My girlfriend Emily died on August 7th of 2012. I just received another message, and it's worse than the others. She was involved in a 3-car crash driving home from work when someone ran a red light. She was dead within minutes at the scene. We had been dating for 5 years at that point. She wasn't big on the idea of marriage. It felt archaic, she said. She gave her a weird vibe. But if she had been, I wouldn't have married her within 3 months of our relationship. She was vibrant, the kind of girl that would choose dare every time. She was always happy when camping, but a total technophile too. She always smelled like cinnamon. That being said, she wasn't perfect. She always said something along the lines of, "If I mark it first, don't just say good things about me. I never liked that. If you don't pay me out, you're doing me a disservice." I've got many flaws, and that's just another part of me. So this is for M. The music she said she liked, and the music she actually liked were very different. Her idea of affection was a side hug. She had really long toes, like a chimpanzee. I know that's tangential, but I don't feel right without you having any idea what she was like. M had been dead for approaching 13 months when she first messaged me. Hello? Who is this? It's really weird receiving messages from Emily's account. Okay, well, in the future, please send me messages from your account, even if you want to discuss her page. Hello? Susan, you're on Emily's account? This is when it began. I had left Emily's account activated so I could send the occasional message, post on her wall, and go through her pictures. It felt too final and too un-Emily to memorialize it. I share access with her mother, Susan. Meeting her mother has her login and password, and has spent a total of 3 minutes on the account, or total on a computer. After a little confusion, I thought it was her. Hello? Let's hit up Rail this Sunday. Who the is this? The wheels on the bus. Please tell me who you are. I had received confirmation from Susan that she hadn't been on M's profile since the week of her death. M knew a lot of people, so I thought it was one of her tech-savvy friends f***ing with me in the worst possible way. Around February of 2014, Emily started tagging herself in my photos. I would get notifications for them, but they'd normally be removed by the time I got to the picture. The first time I actually caught one, it felt like someone had punched me in the gut. She would tag herself in spaces where it was plausible for her to be, or where she'd usually hang out. I got screenshots of 2 from April and June. These are the only ones I've been able to catch, so they're a little out of the timeline I'm trying to write out. Around this time, I began to lose sleep. I was too angry to sleep. She would tag herself in random photos every couple of weeks. The friends who noticed it thought it was some fucked up bug. I found out recently that there have been friends who have noticed and didn't say anything about it. Some of them even removed me from their Facebook friends list. At this point, you may be wondering, why didn't you just kill your Facebook profile? I almost wish I did. I did for a while, on days I can't get out of there. It's nice to have friends to chat with. It's nice visiting M's page when the little green dot isn't next to her name. I was already too reclusive to socially reconcile with M when M was alive. Her death turned me into something pretty close to a hermit. And Facebook and MMOs were my only true social outlets. Why are you doing this? Why do you keep tagging her? I sent what I assumed was M's hacker a message. On March 25th, I got an answer. Hello? 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 This is actually devastating. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why you enjoy doing this. OMG, cinnamon scented candles. Go to hell. Why are you doing this? It wasn't until a few months after going through these chats that I discovered that she was recycling my old words as well. My response seems kind of lackluster here. I was intentionally providing him with emotional bait. This is actually devastating. To keep them interested in their game. I was working off the assumption that the kind of person who would do this is the kind of person that thrives off the distress of others. I was posting in tech forums trying to find a way to find this person, contacting Facebook. I needed to keep them around to gather evidence. I had even changed the password and security details several times. I received this. We should make our own jam. JFC, Samantha. Nah, different. No chance of passing. No chance of passing. How many? Garage side door? Side? No chance of passing? Baked beans on toast? I don't know. I just said you're asking, Nathan. Nathan? Nathan? I don't know what's happening. I don't know how you're still doing this. Please stop. Please, stop. I don't know what's happening. I hadn't discovered any leads. Facebook had told me the locations of her page had been accessed from, but since her death, they're all places I can account for. My house, my work, her mom's house, etc. My response here wasn't bait. You'll ask, Nathan? Was an inside joke that's too lame worth explaining. But seeing her say it again was absolutely crippling. My reaction in real life was much less prettier. Here, her last few messages have started to scare me, but I wouldn't admit until this point. I don't even have words for this. One, -12, -15. My jumper's in the dryer, and it's really cold out. really cold out. Cold. Cold. Nathan, please stop. I... Cold. Freezing. I don't know what's happening. Freezing was the first original word she said. This had given me nightmares. That just won't end. I keep dreaming that she's in an ice-cold car, frozen blue and gray. I'm standing outside the car in the warmth, screaming for her to come out. She doesn't even realize I'm there. Sometimes her legs are outside with me. I'm really drunk. I miss you. Who's ever on this account? I don't give a. I keep coming home from work and expecting to see you at the computer, but I shouldn't be used to that by now. Just let me walk. I wasn't really drunk, Em. Em wasn't an affectionate girl, and it's always embarrassed her to exchange I love yous, cuddle, talk about how much we meant to each other. She was more comfortable with it when I was drunk. I pretended to be drunk. A lot. Her reply is what prompted me to finally memorialize her page, thinking it might put an end to this. It might seem innocuous to her previous message. It's from an old conversation where I was trying to convince her to let me drive her home from a friend's house. In the collision, the dashboard crushed her. She was severed in a diagonal line from the right hip to midway down to her left thigh. One of her legs was found tucked underneath the back seat. Going back in time, these are the messages I sent her the day she died. She was usually home by 4:30. This, alongside a couple of voicemails, is the last time I talked to her under the assumption that she was still alive. You'll see why I'm showing you this soon. Gray Street somewhere. Hey, you on your way home, Emily? When you see this message, please ring me straight away. I rang, and they said you left at 4. I'm starting to panic. I feel sick in my stomach. Please ring me. Emily! Emily! Answer your phone! I got these messages yesterday. Hey, you on your way home? Emily? When you see this message, please ring me. Straight away. Please stop. I rang, and they said you left at 5. I'm starting to panic. Please stop. Cold. Emily. Emily. Answer your phone. I don't know what's happening. Cold. Freezing. I memorialized her page a few days after the message about walking. Until today, she had been quiet. She hadn't been tagging herself in my photos. I don't know what to do anymore. Do I kill her profile? What if it is her? I feel like I want to puke. I don't know what's happening. I just got a notification. I had the alert sound. I'm just too afraid to swap windows to check it. I checked the alert. I heard it was compiling all this together. This was the message. Freezing. That's my door. That's my computer. I got the message 3 hours ago, but I didn't want to check it until now. Now I'm legitimately scared. I have no idea who took this photo. I was on my tablet in my garage. Zen for now. Gonna drive to a friend's house. Forgot to open the garage door in my panic, so building up the nerve to get out to do that now. Okay, this was the real longest creepypasta I've probably done in the past couple of years or so, and this one, it does give you kind of bit of the creeps that lost loved one or somebody is contacting you on the internet or whatnot, and well, you could practically say that this is the last creepypasta video I'm gonna do for the year. I might think about bringing it back next year, but I'll have to wait and see how things turn out. And if you like this video, please comment, favorite, and rate this video, and subscribe to my channel, and look me up on Facebook. So anyways, this is Marshall Dion signing off, and I hope you enjoy Halloween.